Welcome to Amsterdam day 2. Per usual, this was another packed day, but we made it a great one. Mom and I went to a cafe, then boarded the bus for our second tour. Our first stop was a small town just outside of Amsterdam that was famous for its windmills. I didn't know too much about windmills before this trip, so it was really cool to be able to learn about them and what they actually do. Obviously, they're beautiful, but I didn't know they served so many purposes in the history of the Netherlands. While we were here, we got to try a few different types of cheeses, which were really good, but more on that later. We got back on the bus and went to a small town that was absolutely stunning. I can't remember the name of this town, but they taught us so much history. We got to see the church and hear the bells ringing and learn a lot about the history of the Netherlands and traditional jobs they used to have. We really got to take in the nature here and just appreciate everything around us for a while, which was a really nice break from the city life. Next, we went to Edam, where we learned about wooden shoe making and got to see how they were made and even try some on. I had no idea the functions they served, and they were just so beautiful. Here we got to sample 26 types of cheeses that they make here, and they were outstanding. Some of them were super funky flavors, but they were so good. We got back on the bus and went to a small coastal town. We walked around as a group, shopped a little bit, and just took everything in. It was so beautiful here. Of course, we got some fish and chips for lunch, and it was outstanding. We got so lucky with the weather. It was sunny and beautiful the whole time we were here. Everything about this little town we just loved. We really enjoyed our time here. We continued walking around and got back in the bus and went to a few other smaller towns as well. All throughout the tour, we really got to learn a lot of history that we otherwise never would have known. We had such a fun time on this tour, but it was a lot. There were definitely a lot of steps and a lot of moving around, so keep that in mind if you ever want to do something like this, but it was definitely worth it. After the tour, we got on the ferry to go back across the river, and we took a little nap, read our books, and continued our day. We met up with my sister to walk around, go to the photo booth, which was awesome, get some dinner, some Dutch apple pie, and walk back to the hotel, and we got almost 23,000 steps. Good night.